Where are the... Tick, 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 tick. It's gonna disturb me. Who took them? Are you still studying that in your schools? Really? Oh! Okay, you hallucinated that and it was so creepy. Carole? Stop taking this, please. Stop taking them. Why can't you see anything? Speak, come on.
What?
Yes.
I was just thinking about my dad. Oh, she ain't there. He was on the cab. Nothing. There was no girl. See, my dad didn't sleep much either. I'm not a meth snorting truck driver like you. Sorry.
You are seeing things. I think that you saw the whisperers, but you are seeing things.
Doesn't mean I'm wrong, though. Shit's up.
Shh. Be careful! I said shh! Negan, do something! Can't you see that obviously he has an issue with his eyes? Negan! Please help him! I want to say thank you and at the same time
Negan?
I don't like the smile.
You alright? I can see.
Why?
We're going after walkers, hollow weed, rashes, blindness.
I don't trust Negan. That's creepy.
Mom?
Oh, that's more creepy. No, 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 no. I'm not.
You alright?
I'm not ready to see dead people.
You ain't gone half hour.
If she's beginning to see Henry, she's gonna see
Oh, I heard something.
more. I'm not okay with that.
Isn't your dad seeing a ghost? My dad wanted a truck driver. It's just up.
You hallucinated that story?
Come on, don't take that. 1 more hour.
That's what an addict would say. The sun is rising here, but not here. Just one bullet? I need my pillow and I need to concentrate. Who are you this time? Which dead people? What? That was a trap! A fucking trap! Made by who? Daryl! You heard that? Who are you? What do you want? Really not useful, Carole, come on. You can do better than that. Good call. Run! Run! What? He didn't hear that? I'm lost. Oh no, Siddiq, not now! Please, do your fucking job. We don't have time for your panic attack.
You claim I'm going. I'm fine.
No, you're not!
You're not.
What is going on with you? We don't have time for you, your panic attack, your PTSD, your shame. Tired of it.
Can you see me? Yeah.
That's good.
Good.
This episode is so great! The Walking Dead is back, he's really back.
I allowed you today to protect you.
Protect me? I taught you how to fight. You and I are never going to happen. You are not Coco's father. We are not together. I need you to hear that.
I'm hearing that. It's kind of heartbreaking, but I'm hearing it.
Are you familiar with the expression "a drunk mind speaks a sober heart"?
No. I've been trying to tell you that.
And I did not listen.
I'm sorry for him, but you have to listen to the woman.
Truly,
This is not gonna happen.
there's nothing there never was.
There is a friendship.
You think our friendship is just nothing?
Yes, please.
Our whole friendship is premised on my mistaken belief that perhaps someday I could change your mind. It was worthy enough of being rezoned into Lovetown.
Oh. No, you're in the friend zone. You're doing right by leaving. It's not gonna happen between them, and he's right. Their friendship is not based on a good thing, you know, on truth.
Yeah, I was feeling it. And this one guy lost his squad to Fallujah, blamed himself. Came back with the shakes, 1,000-mile stare, flashbacks going in and out of VAs. They're having a drink with him.
Is it just that? Just PTSD? I thought that there was something, you know, behind that. Something that he didn't tell us. I'm still wondering about that.
Oh, we need jam.
Oh, family thing.
Sure they're open right now?
No clocked. I said it. Frick! It was that thing in the high school. Are you taking drugs just to see Henry?
But I did see them. Only you did. Is it safe?
Oh, Judith.
For now.
So it was really Alpha's odd, attacking them from south and north.
She doesn't believe me. Do you?
Yes, of course. A brother is always taking the side of his sister, you know. Family thing. What? It was for showing us that it was really Whisperers and that we have to believe Carol. Okay, I was believing her, so I don't care. But it means that Whisperers were trying to teach Carol a lesson with what happened. Okay, why not? But I'm still like, Carol is hallucinating things about Henry, about her family. It's really bothering me because I love Carol and I don't want her to hallucinate things that can hurt her, you know. She's choosing also to hallucinate those things. I think that she wants to see Henry, she wants to see her family, she wants to see them. Even if it's hurting her, even if each time it's creepy moments, she loves to see them and she wants to hurt herself with that. Do you understand what I mean? She's trying to hurt herself more and more by seeing them more and more. It's not helping her to mourn, you know, to see them like that, and it's just a way for not saying goodbye. But she's gonna go crazy if she's gonna continue to see them like that, to see things which are not real. Whisperers right there were real, she was right. Maybe in the future she's gonna hallucinate more things and maybe it can be something dangerous for us, you know, for our guys. We'll see about that. So during this episode we saw Alpha and she said that she was gonna punish them, but she didn't kill anyone, she didn't kidnap anyone, she just took some lands from them. Why not? I was expecting something more bloody or something more creepy or something. Yes, not that, I was not expecting that, but why not? But the fact that she's choosing to leave Carol alive and to punish her by just giving her a lesson, that I have trouble to believe that, and I have trouble to understand that, because it's not fitting with what we saw of Alpha during the last season. It's fitting with what we saw of Alpha during this beginning of the season, you know, the fact that she had trouble to deal with the fact that Lydia left, and it's fitting with that because she lost a daughter and Carol lost a kid also. Alpha is understanding what Carol can feel, but it's not fitting with what Alpha was and also was representing, you know, during the last season. We were really like scared of her, we were scared about each move that she can make, we were scared about everything about her, and to not have her like that during this season, it's disturbing, you know. Because of what we saw of her during the last season, we are expecting from her really the worst moves. We are expecting from her each time that she's gonna kill people, that she's gonna do really the worst things. And to not kill Carol after Carol trying to kill her, it's almost like too easy. Maybe not too easy, but at least not what we can expect from her, you know. Don't get me wrong, I love that. I love that she didn't kill Carol. You know how much I love Carol, so I love that. But it's not what I can expect from Alpha to just teach Carol a lesson after Carol trying to kill her, you know, trying to kill Alpha. Alpha just taking Lance and just teaching Carol a lesson for crossing the borders 3 times and for trying to kill her, sold her during the last season like the evil one, really, like the worst villain that we had in The Walking Dead since the beginning. Okay, during the second episode we saw that the fact that Lydia left really hurt her and really broke her, so that can be a reason for her deciding that kind of punishment, but it's disturbing for me. To have an Alpha like that is disturbing for me because I really loved her character during the last season. Like, yes, I can love some villains when they are well written, when they are scary like that, when they are letting me like that, like I'm not feeling safe and comfortable when they're on screen. I'm like scared for everyone and for everything that they can do. That's a good villain. But right there, her choices, her punishments, yes, it's not the kind of punishments that I'm expecting from Alpha, you know, so maybe I'm not disturbed by it, but I'm more surprised and maybe a little disappointed about it. I don't want any of them to be dead, okay? I don't want any of our guys to be killed, but it's not what I was expecting. Negan, the storyline about Negan during this episode was also really interesting because it's really... we are walking on a line with Negan, you know? I can never trust him, I can never forget what he did, and I'm not sure that I'm forgiving him for what he did, even if I understand his reasons and all of that. But I can't trust him, really I can't trust him, and this episode proved me that I was right to not trust him, because he can be useful, he can be a fighter, he can fight for us, with us, and he can be useful, but we can't trust him because he's also like still independent, you know, in his mind, in his way of doing things. Yes, he's still an independent man and he's still Negan, and if he wants to do something, he's gonna do it, and no matter what, you know, if it's bad or if it's good for us, he doesn't care. He's gonna do what he thinks that it's good during that moment, in that context, but we can't trust him to be all the times in our side, to be an ally. I'm not considering him as an ally, I'm considering him as a member of the group. I'm considering him as someone that can be useful. I'm considering him as Negan, who he is, so I can't trust him and I can't consider him as an ally. I really felt like during this episode they are showing us that he can be useful, he can help us, he can protect us, he can fight with us, but also he can do whatever he wants. Right there he chose to protect him, to keep him alive. We can't trust him for anything. I don't trust him and I don't think that one day I'm gonna trust him, you know. As long as he's choosing to help us, that's gonna be alright, but I know that at some point he can choose to leave, he can choose to not be on our side, and I'm afraid of that, so that's why I'm never gonna trust him. We'll see. We'll see if I'm right or not about Negan. That was a good episode. See, we are really back with The Walking Dead. This episode was an episode of The Walking Dead. The second episode was an episode of The Walking Dead, but the first one really was not an episode of The Walking Dead. For me, at least in my opinion, it was not an episode of The Walking Dead, the first one, because it was really like too good to be true and the battle scenes were not great. I think that I'm not blaming the writers for that, but I'm more blaming the one who, you know, realized that episode. Maybe because of that person who realized that first episode, it felt like that and it didn't feel like an episode of The Walking Dead. These two ones, the second episode and this third episode, they felt like episodes of The Walking Dead and they were great, they were so great. They were moments of actions, moments of tension, moments where they were just living their life and it was just that, it was scary and we were like not great and it was good. It felt like episodes of The Walking Dead, you know. It's a mix between actions, between battle scenes with dead, with tensions, with them being in bad place, bad mood, doing bad stuff, creepy moments, scary moments, without deaths. They don't need deaths to live creepy moments, you know, moments of tension, because of them, because of their psychology, the psychology behind each characters, each one of them. I love that. I love that. That's The Walking Dead. That's why I'm watching The Walking Dead, for that mix of moments, tension, actions, characters, psychology of characters, all of that. I'm watching The Walking Dead for that. And these two episodes, the episode 2 and the episode 3, were really what I'm expecting when I'm watching The Walking Dead. That was so great! Tell me what did you think about it? Tell me what are your theories about what Carol saw or didn't see. For me, she really saw the Whisperers, and that scene at the end was there for proving us that she really saw Whisperers. But tell me also, what did you think about what Alpha did, you know? The two punishments that she did during the episode. Are you like me? Are you a little surprised and maybe disappointed about these two punishments? I mean, again, I don't want any of our guys to be killed, but again, it's not like the real Alpha to not kill people, to not punish people by killing them, and to just take lands and teach them a lesson. Yes, why not, but not what I'm expecting from Alpha. So tell me if you were expecting something else or you were just okay with that. Tell me. See, we're finishing with the sun rising with the usual light. Okay, it was really a great episode. Okay, so it's all for this episode 3 of The Walking Dead, and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?